family? Alright, this video is by Investigative Eye, and it's the Untold Sacrifices of Cassper Nyovest. Alright, it's your boy dwayzeonblaze. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Cassper Nyovest went from being a pro rapper nobody wanted to listen to sign.
Is that Cassper? That's Cassper? Wait, hold on. That don't even look like Cassper, my boy.
Signing deals worth over 100 million rand.
Yeah. So the contract that I have between Drip and I is worth 100 million.
But the real question is, how did he get here? What did he do to earn such massive success? In this video, we are starting from the very beginning and breaking down every major move he made on his journey to becoming rich.
To becoming rich? I wasn't trying to become
Cassper
rich.
Nyovest's story starts in Mafikeng, long before the fame, the awards, or the millions. He grew up in a small home where life was not always easy, but his dreams were loud. Even as a young boy, he felt like he was meant for something bigger. He did not know how he would get there, but the feeling never went away. Money was tight and opportunities were few, yet Cassper had one thing that kept him moving: music. He loved it in a deep, personal way. He listened to songs for hours, learning every beat and every word. While other kids played outside, he was writing lyrics, practicing his flow, and imagining himself on big stages.
Well, it started with $1 and a dream, man. I don't know why I say $1. Okay.
Not $1, it's a rand, boy. 1 randa and a drum.
Because it's hip hop, but well, 1 rand and a dream.
1 rand and a dream.
Yeah,
1 rand?
like you know, in my mom's bedroom, just thinking about what I wanted to be in life, and
Music became his
1 rand and a dream. I don't know why when he said it just sounds so much funnier. 1 rand just sounds so much more broken than $1. Dollar and a dream, randa and a dream. Sente!
comfort. It was a place where he felt free. School did not excite him the same way. Teachers wanted him to focus, but his mind drifted back to music every time.
Once you go into high school and you start feeling cool, and you also like develop or discover who you are, you know. And I was not interested in school anymore.
Instead he started feeling cool. Ah, you're the cool guy, hey?
So I failed standard 8. I ran away from Mafikeng to Potchefstroom.
People around him thought his dream of becoming a rapper would fade. They thought he would
Potchefstroom, in the room, dirty tubes, roll me a few. Oh, get me a broom.
eventually find something realistic, but he knew it was real to him. The fire inside him kept growing.
I'm going to give my results to my parents at the end of the year, and I would tell them that I'm quitting school. So I worked hard throughout the year, and then I had the second highest aggregate that year. And I told my parents, yo, I didn't fail because I'm stupid. I failed because I don't want to do this anymore.
As a teenager, he started performing at small events in Mafikeng. The stages were small, the crowds were few, but those moments built his confidence. People began to notice his energy and his hunger. They saw that he was serious. His journey to 100 million does not start with money. It starts here, with a boy from Mafikeng who believed in himself even when no one else fully understood his dream.
Come on, Cass. And you made it, my boy. You made it out the struggle.
Hey, it's Scout Willis. Check out my new song, It Ain't Nothing, on YouTube and YouTube Shorts. Your one-stop shop for music.
Hello, Scout. Okay, goodbye, Scouts. Goodbye. Goodbye.
As Cassper grew older, he understood that dreams alone would not change his life. If he wanted to make it out of Mafikeng, he had to turn his passion into income. He did not have sponsors, he did not have the latest equipment, and he definitely did not have a stable source of income. What he did have was hustle, real hustle, the kind that forces you to create opportunities when none exist. His first income came from performing at local events. Sometimes the organizers paid him a small amount, other times he only walked away with transport money. But even those small payments mattered because they proved something important. People were willing to pay for him. That idea stuck with him and pushed him to think even bigger. Soon he started selling CDs. Everything was done by hand. He recorded in small studios, penned each disc himself, wrote his name with a marker, and walked around taxi ranks convincing people to buy. It wasn't glamorous. Many people ignored him, some left, but others bought the CDs, and those few sales were enough to give him hope. It taught him that one sale can lead to another and another until a real income forms. As his name grew in Mafikeng, he started getting more bookings, birthdays, community events, school shows, and youth programs. He took everything he could get because each gig meant money.
I saw Cassper around WHP, and I remember seeing Cassper at those
Baby Joe parties 31st, but they are shot like 2 months early.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get Doc Chevelleza going, and the crowd was just
For real. Not Doc Chevelleza.
What
Bro said not Doc Chevelleza. How was Doc Chevelleza not moving, bro? That was a banger. Certified smasher.
made Cassper different is that he did not waste what he earned, he saved it. He invested back into his craft by buying studio time, paying for transport to events, and getting clothes that made him look like an upcoming star.
And everything I do, I obsess over it. So then I was like the guy in the group who wanted everyone to go record. You know, I would pay for the studio and say, come, let's go record. The Bruce didn't want to record. And then I just fell in love with it and I stayed in there.
He was building a brand before he even knew what branding meant. One day, his journey took a big turn when he met HP. Cassper had been performing everywhere he could, and people started talking about this young kid with huge energy. HP heard about him, liked what he saw, and decided to give him a chance. He took Cassper under his wing, gave him guidance, and opened doors that Cassper could never reach alone.
I always used to say I learned what I could have learned in 10 years. I learned in the 2 years I was with WHP. Like, the reason why I was unfuckable with is because
Unfuckwittable.
I was right next to the best. That's the greatest.
That meeting changed everything because WHP helped him step into professional world of music and push him closer to becoming a star he dreamed of being. Around this time, he met someone who would play a major role in his journey, Rick. Their connection was natural because both of them were hungry, both were dreamers, and both were trying to build something out of nothing. Ricky introduced him to new producers, new spaces, and new ways of thinking about music and business. He encouraged Cassper to sharpen his image, improve his sound.
Ricky is so crucial to this game. And without Ricky, you can see the game is not the same, bro. It's not the same without Ricky, bro. Like, there's like that pride and passion, that community aspect is gone, bro. It left with Ricky. You know, I don't feel any togetherness in the game anymore, bro. Everything feels so separated. And I hate it, man. I hate it, bro.
And move with confidence. In many ways, Ricky helped him to see beyond Mafikeng. He helped him believe that the country was big enough for Cassper's dreams. Through gigs, small payments, and the right people around him, Cassper slowly built a foundation for real success. His journey to 100 million did not start with fame or luxury. It started with disciplined hustle, smart saving, and the belief that every rand earned could push him one step closer to the life he wanted. When Cassper looked back at his journey, one thing became clear. His success did not come from one big check. It came from many different streams of income that grew over time. He treated music like a business. He treated his brand like a company. This chapter explains every way he earned money and the figures that are known or estimated in the public space.
Yeah, tell us, because we also need the coins, Cassper. We also try.
Cassper started making serious money once he became a headline act. His fill-up concerts and major shows became his biggest early earners. A full stadium show could bring him about 5 million rand. A full African tour with several cities could earn him about 15 million rand. This was his engine. It made him famous and paid him very well. Cassper understood something important. A strong image can make more money than a hit song. He worked with big companies and negotiated deals that paid him millions. MTN and AG Mobile partnered with him when he was rising fast. AG Mobile even released a phone called AG Hashtag with his influence.
I was part of the design of the phone, like the color. I chose the color and the features of the phone because I wanted it to be a phone that I would use every day. You know, it wasn't just a phone that would create just to sell to people. It was more about me creating an affordable product that people would enjoy and appreciate.
These deals reportedly paid him 5 to 8 million rand a year. Samsung also worked with him. Industry estimates placed this partnership at 6 to 9 million rand a year. Then came Xerox. This was massive. Over time, Xerox sponsorship and campaigns brought him an estimated 25 million rand. He also did deals with Nike, Coca-Cola, Castlelite and KFC. These added extra millions to his brand value even though the individual numbers were not publicly released. Family Tree Records changed everything. When Cassper released music through his own label, he kept a bigger percentage of the profit. Streams, radio play, album sales, and licensing became steady income. Owning his masters meant long-term income every single year. In 2021, he launched Biliato, his own alcohol brand. This was not a celebrity partnership where he gets paid to promote someone else. Biliato is his business where he is a majority shareholder.
Mauti,
Ke tseba ke freight ya go na le se ba e rekile ntwena ya ka ene ntse ba re ke bili ya twe ke batla go shoota video fela ke re ka le lebo wa mauti la ngphamisa beke le beke ntse le reka ntwena ke a lebo wa mauti aka.
Industry reports estimate that Biliato brings in 5 to 7 million rand a year in revenue for him. Some years it can be more depending on sales and distribution. Cassper partnered with Drip Footwear to create Route of Fame.
That's actually crazy. We've never seen a South African rapper ever be this successful, ever. In terms of brands and in terms of creating a movement behind their name. Like, I don't think there's been a bigger rapper than Cassper Nyovest, bro. Like, bro, this man is getting the real bags, bro. Like, which SA rapper you know with 100 M's, bro? That's crazy.
His sneaker line. The announcement mentioned a deal worth 100 million rand. Many experts believe this number represents the total value of the partnership, not money paid all at once.
Yeah, obviously they weren't gonna give him 100 million at once. Like, a lot of people just don't understand how business works. Why would a company just give Cassper $100 million? I mean, 100 million rand, just in G. Oh yeah, sign the deal. Here's 100 million. No, bro. The total value of everything that's in that contract is going to equate to 100 million. Doesn't mean Cassper's getting 100 million. Just saying.
The contract that I have between Drip and I is worth 100 million. I didn't get paid 100 million that day. You know what I mean? It's worth 100 million, and that's what it accumulates to.
Even so, the sneaker brand has become a strong source of income through sales and brand growth. Cassper invested his money instead of wasting it. He bought a mansion in Johannesburg. He also bought high-end cars like Bentley Continental GT. These are assets that hold value and keep his net worth high. When you add everything he built, the picture becomes clear. Cassper made money from shows, endorsements, and from his own companies. This is how he became one of the wealthiest artists in South Africa. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and check the one you see on the screen. And I'll see you.
Like, it's actually crazy, insane to think about the level of wealth Cassper achieved as a musician in South Africa. Like, we don't see, well, not as a musician, but as a rapper, you know. We just don't see rappers achieve that level of wealth, bro. Like, which other rappers are rolling in Bentleys, rolling in Maybachs? You know what I'm saying? McLarens. Like, Cass is really that boy. He really him, bro. You can never take that away from Cass, man. And, you know, people like to throw that shade and be like, oh, he's selfish. But everybody wishes they could be in that position in the game, bro. Everybody would trade places with Cassper. At least when it comes to what he's amassed with regards to his wealth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, maybe one day we'll be there. Probably. Let me not speak that into the air. We will be there! We will be there! Alright. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, dwayzeonblaze, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Alright? Goodbye.
Shrooms in a room, dirty dupes, get me a broom, 30 pair of boobs in my view, frisk him through and times it by 2.